We often think that leaving a legacy is something that older people do, but in fact it's something that we all do. If we're a young person serving in a department store and we work in that department for 2 or 3 years and we become a supervisor and we become well known to the customers, then we leave a legacy when we move on to another job within a big department store. So leaving a legacy is something that we all do. Sometimes we don't realise it, but it's nice for us all to reflect on the legacy that firstly we do leave, but what would we really love, what would we love to leave as the legacy from every job that we do. And particularly when you get into management jobs and leadership jobs, when you move on in 2 or 3 years' time, what will the people say about you, and what will the bosses say about you, and what will you, in particular, what will your clients say about you, because that's very important. And I've got this theory that your legacy and my legacy as a leader is really defined, maybe there's an even stronger word, is governed by the standards that I set. So as a leader, if I've got very low standards and I've got 8 or 10 people that I work with in the team, then probably their standards are going to pretty much match my standards, the lower standards. So for me it's always a journey to try and increase my standards, to lift my standards of excellence, whether it be in the way I treat a customer or the way I complete a piece of work, a spreadsheet or a document, or the way I treat a customer across the counter if I was serving in a bank or in a department store. I'd be really looking to improve constantly and saying, well, is that standard good enough? Is it just good enough, or could we go a bit further? Could we become excellent at that? And I've just come across this phrase, but it's a very, very true one, I think. If you compromise your standards just this once, just today, I'll let myself down and do something that I wouldn't normally do, then I think that's an excuse for a lack of discipline, and unfortunately people will notice. And the people that will notice when you're the leader are the people that report to you and rely on you to set the pace and set the mood and set the standards. So think about those just this onces that you do in your own life. We all do them. Sometimes I don't eat a lot of takeaway food, and particularly the fried chicken variety, but just this once, every now and then, I'll go in and I'll buy it late on a Friday evening or whatever when I'm a bit relaxed. But that's, to me, I feel as though I let myself down when I do that. So I just think about keeping those standards that really are a true part of you and an integral part of you, and something that you want to be known for and remembered for and leave a legacy for. That compromising just this once becomes just this twice or just this 3 times far too often, whether it be in our own diet or our own standards of excellence. It's the type of work we do, and just this once is just this once too many.